Hello everyone. Today we are playing Early Access and I made this deck based on the Connives mechanic. So as the new cards we're playing Kid Loki, a 1/1 for 1 mana that says each creature control that you have put one or more +1/+1 counter on these as hexproof, and whenever you draw your second card each turn put a +1/+1 counter on Kid. The leader Super Genius, 4 mana 1/3 that says if a creature you control will connive, instead you draw a card and then that creature connives. And then at the beginning of the combat on your turn, tag a creature control connives. That is really good with the Norman Osborn. Not a new card. Was a card on the Spider-Man set. Norman Osborn is a 2 mana 1/1 that can be blocked. And then if he deals combat damage to a player, he connives. So basically you'll get to draw 2 cards and connive twice with these 2, if Norman Osborn manages to connect. Then Modok, 5 mana, 2/2 with flying and lifelink, and then you can pay 3 life on your turn to make it connives, and the creature your opponent control gets -1/-1. Then we're playing Doctor Doom as a way to get it back, especially from the graveyard with Caballero. Oh, I'm sorry, not Caballero anymore. Superior Spider-Man. So Doctor Doom is a 6 mana 3/3. When Doctor Doom enters, create 2 3/3 colorless robot villain artifact creature token named Doobot. And as long as you control an artifact creature or plant, Doctor Doom is indestructible. And then at the beginning of your right step, you can draw a card and lose 1 life. Then we're playing Dark Deed as a new removal that replaces basically Shoot the Sheriff. Deceit and Caballero as the usual shell that's pretty strong. Winter Night Stories to discard Modok, Doctor Doom, or even the Deceit to bring them back with Caballero eventually, and then stock up as another way to get value. That being said, let's jump into the matches. Yep. Should probably land these on top in order to X on turn 1. Hello Amasta, hello. I'm gonna play the Osborne here. Don't kill my poor Osborne, please, Oppo. Alright, thank you. Kid Loki. Let me see your hand, please. Interesting. Seems bad. Guess it's probably the Rush of the Dread, though. So you can eventually know where to run now. Modok. Nope. Let's discard these 2. Guess it was better to discard the Hidden Lair instead of the Swamp. Now they can't go Pox Plague, but they will lose more cards. No, they will lose the same cards. Actually, sacrificing nowhere to run. We have to sacrifice 2 lands if we want to have the Kid Loki. Let's go Modok. Discard the Dark Deed. And then keep the Doctor Doom, discard the Dark Deed. Could have maybe discarded Doctor Doom anyway, because Caballero. But we will discard it eventually if they go for the Pox Plague, I believe. Alright, so we have to sacrifice 3 lands. Discard the Doom. Nowhere to run is pretty good with the Pox Plague. Yeah, surely we sacrifice 3 lands. Alright, let's go stocky Doctor Doom. Actually, maybe 2 lands. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be 2 lands. Alright, we're actually lethal next turn, probably. Bloodletter. Let's try to go for the lethal. That is not lethal. Can the seat? I guess. Can Doctor Doom, but I mean, let's go for the deceit. Surely it's better to deceit here. Could have tried to go for the lethal anyway. But, I mean, surely we're fine. Guess if they would draw Rush of the Dread, yeah, we could have. We only had to sacrifice one. Hello, Jokes. Hello, hello. Long time for real. How are you? How you doing? Alright, let's keep. Actually, the lair being, I guess, the same as the Verge. It would have been the same as the Verge, yeah. Would have been the same as the Verge. Let me see your hand. We're aggroing today, huh, opponent? To target player. Yeah, I think probably the worst is the weaker folk. Okay, copy the weaker folk. I can copy the weaker folk eventually to remove some delirium. Now they can go for blossoming defense on the fear of missing out and get 2 turns to deal 8 damage, which is what they're doing, huh? And I guess we take 8. No, 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 no. Give me blue. Can eventually go Winter Night on these. Oh, what? Oh, this is first strike. I'm dumb. I forgot these as first strike. Can go Winter Night on the Superior Spider-Man. If we draw a land, we can discard the Doctor Doom, play the Cavalry on the Doctor Doom, and the game should be over. Cannot block with these, and they're probably gonna deal 2 damage face. Yeah, I mean, that attack was horrendous. I think we gotta try it. Alright, so even copying the Modok doesn't look too bad, to be honest. But I mean, surely we try the Doctor Doom. Especially because they have these into the battlefield. Can go for the Dark Deed on these eventually. They can deal 2 damage face. So 5, 4 from these. Actually, maybe I have to wait on the Modok anyway, because we gotta Dark did this thing first, probably. If they have something with ace, like another weaker folk, it would be bad. Gonna tap the Doctor Doom. Stay open with 1 mana, so they probably have a pump for the Yokai. Yeah. Mm. Let's attack with just these. Alright, X probably the perfect draw here. Don't think there's a better draw than X. Let's go Modok. Should be fine. Should be fine. I don't think they can deal 5 damage face in any way. Alright, next turn we're lethal. Don't think I want to shock in. Super Genius. Tursa. That's fine. We have 2 blockers anyway. Are we lethal? 4/7/9. We're not lethal. I mean, if they send like these, we're lethal. Bang. Let's see. Alright, another pretty good starting end. Let's keep. Start with Loki, proceed with the Deceit, then stock up. Into Winter Knight, probably? I guess Leader Super Genius is the best. Actually. Opponent on Merfolk. So they're probably playing the new one. Though I don't think it's actually a card for Merfolk, that one. Because I mean, how many non-creature spell are you gonna play in your Merfolk deck? I don't think you can afford too many. So it's probably more of a mono blue kind of card. Drowner, Cutthroat, and the Shield Flying Car. I think it's Cutthroat seems the... I mean, they will eventually bounce the Drowner, but this seems the most annoying one. Let me attack. I'll attack. I mean, they're gonna Drowner anyway, so I will deal this 1 damage. Another Doctor Doom, not really what I wanted to see. Modok, another Kid Loki, and the Winter Knights. Let's go Winter Knight and Modok. So we'll discard the Doctor Doom. Oh yes, they tap my Kid Loki again. See if they have a drop to crew the car, or they left to just use the Drowner. Alright, seems like their draws were not optimal. Oh, we had the Dark Deed though. I mean, I don't have anything, so I guess can go for the Winter Knight. Discard the Doom. Water Grave. And pass. And these Modok against these two Drowners. Let's see if they have a counter spell or not. They do have a counter spell, unfortunately. No attack. Maybe we can Cavallero the Modok at this point. Do we block with the Kid Loki? Surely yes. Surely yes, even though the Drowner will die next turn from the Modok, but still. I think we play the Kid Loki anyway. Don't really need to stay open with the Dark Deed. I do want to stay open with the X though. On the Sanctuary. Oh wow, they're not activating the Sanctuary. What? Anyway. Keep. Do. Huh. We cannot deceive turn 2 with these lands. Damn. Guess we start with the Verge anyway. Not deceive turn. Yeah, turn 2 if we don't draw either a Swamp or the Verge. Not the Verge, yeah, I'm gonna say it. The Watery Grave. I mean, I can take one, I guess. See what they're gonna play. And I guess we're gonna Dark Deed. At this point, I think we go Winter Knight. Discard. I mean, Modok seems pretty good against them. It's probably the seat. Discard the seat, keep the leader. Alright, leader into the battlefield. Let's go for... probably just a land. Don't really need to connive here and put a counter here. I mean, they might play nowhere to run, I guess, but still. Blood Letter. Well, now I wish I connived. Because we could have blocked the Baron. Taking 8. Ouchie. Alright, let's first connive Kid Loki. Can discard the Winter Knight. Probably discard the Winter Knight. No attack, I believe. Kid Loki, Osborne, Dark did the Blood Letter. We can wait their turn probably. Nah, let's go for it right now. One, two, three, four, 5, 10. All right, still 10. That's a pretty big dude. Can eventually destroy it though. Next turn with the Dark Deed. Sguillo. Ciao. Grazie mille per i 7 mesi. Come va? Alright, let's pass. One more time, I'm gonna celebrate. Devo tornare a lavorare, damn. Buona giornata. 6-7 trail, what the fuck? Stop. Stop, please. Buon stream, grazie, grazie. Okay, let's X this Moon Shadow. I'm gonna get 2 life, why not? Alright, you, Modok. Guess I should have waited maybe for the Modok, but still. It's fine. Alright. I'm gonna stay to 10 here. That was funny. That was definitely funny. Oh damn. I don't know why I thought I was lethal. One more time. This leader super genius is something though, huh? Okay. Let's send everything. Especially with Norman or Osborne. If you manage to have the Norman Osborne on the battlefield while you play the leader, though. Alright, I guess my opponent won't be happy to see the seat into Caballero probably, especially after a Multo 5. I guess he will not be happy. Oh, thank God we drew the Kid Loki at least. A lot of people playing Mono Black. Alright, never mind. I guess this is not mono black. They should have mull to 4, wow. They should have mull to 4. Doesn't feel great, does it? Though 2 basics on a 3-color deck. I mean, maybe it's a little bit their fault. Alright, I guess I won't be... I'm gonna copy Mysterio. I'm not gonna copy the seat. Even though, of course, the seat was definitely better, but... Alright, let's end everything. Connive once. Discard the... Yeah, I guess I'll discard the seat. This deck definitely feels too strong for the early access, I believe. Alright. Alright, keep. Word e poi 4 di Costituzione anche. Vabbè, soprattutto Word, sì, comunque. I mean, I think we had the seat turn to every game. Sheesh. Right, Kang, Riddler, Cauldron. It's probably the Dust Machine. Yeah, I think it's Dust Machine. It actually works very well with the Riddler to Cauldron into Kang ability. My poor deceit. My poor deceit. Ora non ci sarebbe manco il remove la 1, è vero. Cut down. Why, opponent? Why are you so rude? Nah, i Road poi fa anche schifo. Alright, leader. I'm not sure why you're playing these yet. I don't really know why you're playing this card in this deck. We discard Kid Loki? Surely not. Could have discarded the X probably though. Could have been a counter here. Because I mean, I don't think we'll be able to cast this X anyway. Probably just start casting the Kang now. Alright, never mind. We have the target for the X, I guess, now. Alright, I can also activate the submersible. When is the rotation of the format gonna happen? I'm actually a lot ignorant on this stuff, so I don't really know. Don't really know when it will be. January? Never. Alright, so Modok. Modok will get some value. Let's go Modok. Let's draw some cards. The Seat, Norman Osborn, surely it's Osborn. Could discard Kid Loki, to be honest, too. Let's go for the Osborn. I think we go another time, probably. And now we discard the Loki, I guess. Let's go Knife on the Modok anyway. Damn. I mean, it's probably X actually. Could be Doctor Doom too. I think we go X. Close. Because I will be able to activate twice the Cauldron here, and I won't be able to block with the Modok. Oh, we don't have any value. I think we have to discard the land. Now let's pass though here. If they manage to... I mean, if they have another Submersible and bounce the Modok, we're actually screwed. Kind of want to deceit this Cauldron. I can transform their card now, yeah. Really big problem, huh? Yeah, we gotta go for the Cauldron, I believe. Can attack with the Modok anyway. I mean, this is 8 mana. Surely we go for the Cauldron. On the Kang, surely. Alright, let's send the Modok. Do you want to block with the Kang? Yeah, I don't think so. With the Volt, they can actually have the power-up ability next turn, probably. Damn. Not really sure we want to go for the Krang in this spot, though. Instead of the Volt to have the power-up ability. I think you go Volt. Alright, let's try to activate the Modok once. So many lands. How many lands am I playing? 25. Another Modok, we can discard it. Alright, let's send. Don't have a Deceit into the graveyard. Maybe I should have attacked with the Deceit in order to see if they were gonna block it. I can Modok again to grab the Doctor Doom, I guess, too. Maybe it's probably what I have to do. Let's discard Doctor Doom, I believe. And now we can pass. That is fine. Alright, we just lump everything now. Do I attack with the reef too? Probably yes. Surely yes. If they have two surveillance cam, it's actually annoying. Because I'm probably not lethal. No, never mind. Still, we have... Yeah, we're attacking with two creature pass. Damn, we're actually not lethal. Because we will only deal 5. I guess they'll have to block the reef though, at least. Never mind, how many creatures are attacking? 1, 2, 3... No, yeah, we are not lethal yet. I should pump the Doctor Doom. They'll stay with the Kang only this way. Yeah. Oh, damn. They have... They probably have the Cauldron, huh? If they have the Cauldron, it might be a problem. I mean, maybe not, actually. Because I can only activate it once. It should be fine. It was lethal if you connived on the 1-3. No, it would have been 1 off. So we definitely connive here so that we can destroy either the Riddler or the Kang. They don't have enough mana to activate the ability anyway. Yeah, they don't have enough mana. So we're fine. Yeah, they need 1 more mana. Power up, activate each power, reduce the cost by its mana cost. Yeah. Alright, let's go for this deceit now. This is also actually another pretty good one. Instead of the crabs. To get the power up ability discount. Alright, 6-0. Modok sembra buono contro aggro. Ok. Buono. Direi ok, dai. Any broken cards so far or broken archetypes? Nope, I don't think so. I haven't watched any other stuff, so I don't really know, but probably no. Alright, we have to discard the Overlord, right? It's gotta be the Overlord. Now Zemo, we can leader Super Genius, and we're actually gonna draw a lot of cards. Or we could destroy the Zemo, but next turn is Caballero into... Yeah, I think we go leader Super Genius. You can discard the X. Now let's send. Draw 2 again. You can discard the Modok. Cannot really discard the Doctor Doom since they have Caballero. Yeah, I think it's Modok, probably. I'm gonna go Kid Loki, I believe, next turn. Yeah, do I wanna go Kid Loki? I mean, I kinda wanna Dark Deed this Baron. Norman Osborn MVP. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best thing you can do for the Connive. Went for Bloodletter. Alright. I'm fine with the Bloodletter. I'll take 8 here. If I play the Loki though, the Rush of the Dread next turn. Yeah, I mean, let's go for it, I think. Alright, that was a good draw. That was actually a good draw. Nice Superior Spider-Man 2. Let's discard these. And now let's destroy these before they do anything else. There's a lot of Wooby Dmir that is forecast on the copy meta. I mean, it's just the early access, so people showcasing new cards, and the best new cards are probably on Dmir. But I don't think it's getting a really big upgrade. I mean, I really like this deck, don't get me wrong, but the normal Dmir we're playing right now is probably just better. I mean, I think it's definitely better. Like Norman Osborn and the leader. Leader maybe, but surely Norman Osborn and Kid Loki are not something you are playing in today's standard. Right? Best thing is to copy the seat, right? I mean, I could copy the... I guess it's better to copy the Balamurk. And then grab the deceit. Caballero, damn. Guess it's gotta be the Bitter Triumph. So Caballero made a seat on the Superior Spider-Man. Discard what? Caballero on the Modok? Nah, surely not. Surely you don't go for the Modok there. You gotta go for the Deceit. I guess they are gonna... They're probably gonna suicide. Wow, actually drew something playable. Let's go for the deceit. No attack, I guess. If I draw a removal for the deceit, we're actually dead. If I send everything. So we're lethal with the reef, most likely, anyway. Unless they have an X. Yeah, unless they have an X. Which means... No, let's just hardcast it. Wow, Rush of the Dread. They didn't play it. What? Alright, GG. Alright, 7-0. For what is definitely the best deck I build for this early access, I believe. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!